Hello folks, welcome to the canal Channel Jose. Today we're going to give you an idea how you can create a problem when you're trying to clean the throttle of your Toyota Tercel, and then all that stuff is going to get caught on your idle air control valve, and that's going to create problems on the idle and then how your car drives. So we're going to show you a quick scenario how that stuff from the throttle body is going to end up in your valve and it's going to create bigger problems. And with that, let's get started. So then we have the throttle body, and then we have the idle control valve here. And then what we are going to be doing, supposedly we know that it's dirty inside, or a throttle body is all gunked up, so we are trying to clean it because this is all gooey and greasy, and so we try to clean it, right? So you just take the plastic piece off, and you're about to spray here, but what's going to happen is that all that stuff is going to go into that opening, and if it doesn't make it into that opening and it goes beyond the throttle butterfly, then it's going to fall right here and it's going to go right into the idle control valve. And we're going to show you what we mean by that. So we're going to clean it like if it was on the car without taking this off, and then we're going to show you how it got to this place. So now we got our throttle body on the car, and then we just take the plastic piece off and we get our throttle body cleaner, and then we start spraying, trying to clean all that gunk off so the throttle body can work better, right? So we got the throttle body from this side, and then we got all the gunk in this other side. So we're gonna clean it, and we're expecting to do a good job. So we spray it. We're gonna show you with a PV blaster to show you how that liquid gets in there and goes to the valve, and it gets stuck in there because this other one evaporates, and then the grease becomes part of the walls on this. So we're gonna show you with this so it doesn't evaporate as quick. So we have taken all the screws out. There's no liquid in it, so we're gonna show you how it makes it down there. So now folks, we have sprayed the liquid and it went down there, and it went to this opening from here, made it to here and here into the valve, and this will be a suction or will be a vacuum hose, and then if that will be some of it, and whatever made it past the butterfly will end up in that hole, and that guides from that opening into this opening into the valve as well. So that's a vacuum line as well. So we're gonna spray it on the back and show you how it will go into the valve again. So now we can see that the liquid is right in there into the valve. So it will create a problem in the valve because that will evaporate and leave that grease and the gunk in there, and this valve wouldn't operate right, and you'll be having some problems with the idle or with your car. So when you clean the throttle body, all that gunk is gonna clean out from there, but it's gonna end up somewhere else, and it's gonna create a different problem and even harder to catch because it's gonna be even deeper. Well, folks, I just wanted to share what some people are doing and some people have done, and they try to clean the throttle body, and what they don't realize is that all that gunk that gets washed off ends up in the idle control valve, and that creates a problem because your car then doesn't stays on, or you might have problems on idle and after it warms up or before it gets warm up. So this control valve is very important, so it needs to be clean, but it's really hard because it's on the lowest point on the throttle body. It's bolted down on the bottom, so all that gunk starts running into it. But if you start washing it and cleaning it, it's gonna go even into it more faster. So what you want to do is you just want to grab a rag, get some lubricant into it, and then start cleaning it by hand slowly, so that way you get all the stuff stuck to the rag and it doesn't wash off and it goes into the openings and it ends up clogging up your idle control valve. These are mechanical. Some electronic valves are even more expensive and harder to clean, so don't ruin something that it can cost you a couple $100 as well, just by trying to do a simple cleanup on a throttle body and you clog up a valve. Just use a rag and then clean it slowly, take your time. And with that said, folks, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe to El Chano Jose. If you like this video, give us thumbs up, share it, and we'll see you soon with more videos here en el canal El Chano Jose.